some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, hold. We go.
Up the middle to Davis. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 7.
Allen going to change this at the line. Shakir hauls it in. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll run for it with Davis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray Davis, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
To throw is Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, right here.
Throwing Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
That is caught by Anderson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Ready?
To throw. Here's Nix. Throw left side. Hauled in by McBride. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 9. Nix from the shotgun. And this is caught by Watkins for a Denver touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Look out!
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
56!
Here's Allen to throw it. Being chased out left. And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper from 21 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Oliver in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Alert, alert, alert.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Going deep here for Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking
it right down Broadway.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Working out of the gun is Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Trey McBride.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here's Allen. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Tight.
2nd and 5. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
3rd and 5.
52. Middle.
Now Allen. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, hold.
Allen going to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. But I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one complete again to Mims.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Nix.
That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
And he will have a Broncos first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. To the air, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cook up the gut.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
56,
Allen going to change the look here.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 3rd down and 1.
Hey, tight.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Give to Cook out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, down at the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2nd and 9.
Straight ahead running. Here's Samuels. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Now it's Nix.
Touchdown, Broncos! Marvin Mims with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
This one complete to Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll audible to something else.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
standing just about on his own goal line. Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir holds it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Complete to number 86, Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets its guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 3rd and 14. Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken around the 12. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. That's caught by Shakir.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Now Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Allen going to change this at the line. Here's Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Here's Allen.
Eluding the pressure right.
That is caught by Shakir.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Alert, alert, alert.
To throw is Allen.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Throwing is Allen. That is caught.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Now Allen.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Hey, hold. Stop. That's it.
Allen. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
56. Alert. Gun. What's that?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Denver, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3.